camera pans across a cozy yet dimly lit apartment. Sarah, a young woman in her mid-20s, is lounging on the couch, scrolling through her phone. The clock ticks softly in the background. The atmosphere is calm, almost too calm. Sarah mutters to herself, "Just another boring night." Her phone buzzes. A new message notification pops up from an unknown number. She hesitates, then opens it. The phone screen reads, "Don't look behind you." Sarah freezes, her breath catching. Slowly, she turns her head to look behind her. Nothing. She exhales, shaking her head. "Just a prank, right?" she says. She returns to her phone, trying to brush off the eerie feeling, but her fingers tremble slightly as she types a response. "Who is this?" No reply. She decides to ignore it and goes back to browsing. Moments later, another buzz. The phone screen reads, "Why did you check the window?" Sarah's eyes dart to the window. It's slightly ajar. She quickly gets up and shuts it, now visibly shaken. She walks to the door, making sure it's locked. "Enough! I'm not doing this," she says. The phone buzzes again. She reluctantly looks at it. The phone screen lights up with a message. "Stay away from the mirror." Sarah's eyes flick to the mirror on the wall. She hesitates, then moves closer to it, peering at her reflection. Everything seems normal, but then, her reflection's eyes appear to move independently of her own. She jumps back, gasping. "This isn't happening," she whispers to herself. Her phone rings. She answers, but there's only silence. Suddenly, a cold breeze sweeps through the apartment, extinguishing a nearby candle. The lights flicker. "Who are you? What do you want?" she asks, her voice trembling. There's a long pause, then a whisper on the other end of the line. "I'm inside your apartment." Sarah drops the phone, her face paling. She frantically looks around the apartment, her breathing becoming more erratic. She rushes to the door, trying to unlock it, but it won't budge. "No, no, no!" she cries out in desperation. The lights go out completely, plunging the room into darkness. Sarah is heard stumbling, trying to find her way in the dark. Heavy breathing fills the silence. Suddenly, the lights flicker back on, revealing a masked figure standing directly behind Sarah. The camera zooms in on her terrified face as she realizes she's not alone. She screams, and the screen cuts to black. Silence. Then, the sound of a phone buzzing once more. The final scene opens in Sarah's apartment, now bathed in the morning light. The apartment is eerily quiet. The camera pans over the now empty room. Sarah's phone lies on the floor, the screen lighting up with a new message. "I'm not finished yet." The camera holds on the message as the sound of footsteps echoes through the room, growing fainter until they disappear completely.